Well, now I've been joined by the gorgeous Madhuri, who's an integral part of CCL. We saw a lot of her last year, and she's from the Tinku fame from Yamla Bangla Divana. Madhuri, CCL and you can't seem to separate the two.
Like with most good things in life, yeah, we come together. We're a package.
Are you really passionate about cricket, or just since you're brand ambassador for Karnataka Bulldozers, you only turn?
Passionate about cricket, don't you see the passion? I'm a Bengali, tea and cricket come in our blood.
You're a potpourri. You're a Bengali acting in Kannada movies and living in Bombay. What is this all about?
National integration.
So, I mean, last year it was just the beginning. You know, this is CCL season 2, and you were there last year as well, and you were in charge as well. Aren't you glad? Look at the reception. Huh? Look at the following. Yeah?
It's just grown bigger and better, and I think it's just going to get even better the next year.
And your team is in a bit of bother now. You just lost 3 quick wickets. You're confident of another repeat of the last weekend when they got more than 250 runs?
See, it's unconditional love. Whether they win or not, I still love them, but I'm going to make sure that they win. With my smile and my cheering and my flag and my whole number. So
I've seen a lot of teams, but I've realized these actors, when they play cricket, they get really into it, when they lose, they're really down. When they win, the celebrations are over the top. Why is that?
I think it's just the spirit of the game, I think it's all boys. It's just a boy thing, Boys usually have this thing about winning and games and adrenaline and, I think it's a boy thing. So there's a bunch of boys playing.
Or is it because they're used to showing emotions of joy and sorrow so much that they're bringing everything to the cricket field?
See, I definitely would believe that they're giving totally their best. They're not playing like actors, they're playing like players.
But have you been following them in the training and all? They've been training, practicing, because they've got Gundappa Vishwanath now for their batting. And I'm sure you've been following how they've trained for this season.
Yes, absolutely. They've been doing gym. They have a very proper fitness routine. They have Mr. Vishwanath, so I think you can't go wrong with him on the team. They have a yoga team, and the whole of Karnataka can watch because they've been recording everything, and they've been showing us what all the boys have been doing to get in shape and stuff. So yeah.
That's wonderful. Have you been part of the training process as well? Have you been encouraging them at the training sessions?
Not really. I think it's, if they're swimming and I'm going to stand there to encourage them, it's going to be a little strange.
So just deck up nicely and look gorgeous and just sit in the dugout will motivate them, yeah?
Of course. Of course.
On that note, we'll let her go and let her cheer for the team, and because they need to recover from this point. 62 for 3, looking a bit iffy.
Atul certainly trying to get a few answers out of Madhuri, but she has supported the game from the start. Very smart young lady, and it's good for the Celebrity Cricket League that she's around, and she gives a lot of time for this obviously very successful league. And generally, now that she's in Mumbai, known to be a pretty close friend of Rohan.
Well, unfortunately, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting her or any of the Karnataka Bulldozers team. The only person I know really well from the Karnataka Bulldozers team is obviously Vishy uncle, he being family.
Well, he'll introduce you, don't worry. So yeah, going well. 9.262. Unfortunately for Karnataka Bulldozers, Pradeep has an uphill battle, and Dhruv, of course, we know can do big things. Should he find his range tonight, his radar. But we've got to admit, Rohan, that the bowling has been very good all of a sudden. There were a couple of loose overs in the middle, but Prabhu now has only bowled two balls, so let's not say much about that. But Raghu down for 28, and some good, particularly good by Charanteja.
He in the last game against the Mumbai Heroes was also the outstanding cricketer from the Telugu Warriors team. He bowled well, he batted well. That's the bowling card for you. Adarsh 1 over 9, but getting the all-important wicket. That's a juicy little full toss, hit straight back, but straight to the fielder. He'll be disappointed with that, Dhruv, because he could have hit that anywhere, Charu, and could have got maximum out of it. He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, true. You can't fault the fact that it went almost behind the bowler, which is a pretty good place to go. I suspect he didn't catch it too well on the bat, and which is why the fielder from long off had time to run across. Venkatesh likes what he sees, and the other Telugu Warrior brand ambassador is also very happy with the situation right now. Although the run rate 6.63, but it's a lot lower. Swings it around, backward is square. Only for a single though.
We're around the midway mark of every inning that we've seen today. The score seems to be around the 60-70. No one's really gone out there and got the game by the scruff of his neck and said, hey, hold on a minute, I'm going to get to about 80 in the first, make use of the power play. They seem to have taken it a little easy. That's nearly cut the umpire's head off. Well struck, well hit. It's obviously not going to win any favors with the umpire. I'd be interested to see what happens when there's a close shout for LBW next.
You got me, I'm going to get you, says the umpire, but this was quite brilliant by throw. The first one along the ground, didn't quite catch it middle of the bat. This one, of course, struck very hard, straight behind the bowler. No opposition to that one. Welcome boundary for Karnataka. High, will it carry the distance? Probably not, but will not be taken either. Well, the Warriors would be wishing that the long on had done slightly better with that. But let's be generous. And of course it was a decent shot from Dhruv anyway. Not quite catching the middle of the bat, and you can see it in his face, Ron. He's a little angry with himself for not catching it because that was a legitimate opportunity. 10 gone though, 72 for 3.